Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Nick Senzel. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Joey Votto. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Reds are down and ordered, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. but this is going to get fouled. Hit sharply on the ground. Moustakas has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. But the Brewers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. The 1-1. Fouled away. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Popped up. Suarez is there for it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Now at the plate, Justin Smoke. Fastball well outside.
Count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 7. The catcher.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Into the box, Freddie Galvis in his career versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. He pops it up. Sogard takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, Luis Castillo.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Brandon Woodruff. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Hit softly down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. The 1-1 home. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for the Reds, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Joey Votto. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 7.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2. Fouled off. So a full count now. On deck, Mike Moustakas. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The payoff pitch. Popped him up. Narvaez is there. And that retires the side. Reds leave 1. It remains 1-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. The 1-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box now, Keston Hiura. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. The 2-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Reined in. Galvis back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. All even now, 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses. 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Castellanos gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So coming to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Outside, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So stepping in, Tucker Barnhart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch home. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Kane. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So 2 on with 2 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2-2. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Avisail Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Sogard. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And a base hit as that'll score the runner from third and tie our ball game at 2 apiece.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Senzel is there, 2 gone.
Now back, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. He loses him on ball 4.
The batter, the second baseman.
So our situation as the bases loaded, 2 men out, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here's the 1-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 out, bases loaded. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
High and deep to right center. Senzel backing up on it. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Corbin Burns takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Corbin.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jesse Winker swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. Misses, ball 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Reds lead this one 3-2. Lucas Sims enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. The 1-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The pitcher, number 39.
Brock Holt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32. Brock Holt.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the. Ray Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Kurt Casale is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Fastball in there, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Reds out in front, 3-2. Cody Reed gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Cody Reed.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Eric Sogard. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Kane. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas, and it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesse Winker.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Freddie Galvis would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Braun. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Shot out toward the alley in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. Hiura ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This is line to left. Castellanos is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. The Brewers score on the RBI double by Ryan Braun. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. J.P. Fireisen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. The 3-2 pitch. That's popped up. Sogard ranging into the outfield. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
The pitcher, number 21, Michael.
Phillip Ervin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Phillip Ervin.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. 2-1. Here it is. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Braun, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, as it is now 7-3.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows